Hey, glad you can make it, because today we are playing Renowned Explorers. It has a subtitle of The Emperor's Challenge because that was something that was added later. It's a game by Abby Games, and I have messed with it in the past. I don't remember anything about it, though. So this is still going to be a blind playthrough for Saph tries. Mostly blind. Yeah. So I'm going to start with the new game of the original, the most renowned explorer. I know that that is the original concept, so that's what we're going to go with. Select game mode. We can either go with discovery mode. You will be able to retry whenever you lose and save and load whenever you want. You will reach new locations faster. Choose that option if you like to make discoveries with greater speed. Adventure mode, you can't reload to previous situations, and if you lose, it's game over. The game automatically saves when you quit. Recommended with classic difficulty for a perilous roguelite experience where you'll need to master the mechanics. Let's go with discovery mode. Select my crew. Well, let's first of all, these options change the difficulty of the game. Easy, normal, classic, original difficulty, hard requires quite some mastery to beat, and you need to be prepared to face bosses or risk losing. You will need a few tries to succeed. Let's go with normal. I normally like to go with normal to learn a game. Crew selection tutorial. On this screen, you can pick your crew. First, select a captain, which will give you a unique ability. You can unlock more captains by playing the game. And select other slots and pick your other crew members. Different crew members have different strengths, so choose wisely. Okay. Let's select a captain. We can pick Anna, Harry, Victor, or Yvonne. I want to go with Harry. He's got a hat. I like the hat. It's a good hat. Yeah, I know. I gain extra research, find extra gold, extra status. Yeah, I don't care. I like the hat. The hat. That's all that matters. Let's select a crew member now. Oh, you can pick some of the people that could have been captains. You know what? We're gonna continue with the theme here. We are going to go with the hats. I want this guy with a hat and glasses. And I want this girl with a hat and glasses. So we have a scientist, a fighter, and a scout. No speakers. Sorry. Yeah. Going by aesthetics, judging books by their covers. That's exactly something I should be doing. Yeah, it's something I'm going to do, because this is fun. Alright, so let's go ahead and start our adventure. Off we go. He's pointing at something. And they're all kind of looking at things. I guess that makes sense if they're explorers. Remember to keep an eye on your resolve. Run out and your game is over. The Viking Landing. This is it. You just got your Renowned Explorers International Society membership. Harry wants to make a big entrance and goes for an elusive treasure. A Viking ship. Rumors are that a boat belonging to the famous explorer Leif Erikson is somewhere on this forgotten island. We can go through the tutorial again. Since I don't remember what I'm doing, that's probably what I'm going to do, is go through the tutorial again. Or time for adventure. Let's go through the tutorial again. Welcome to Renowned Explorers. Your goal is to achieve the most renown possible and beat your rivals in the race for the title of Most Renowned Explorer. Renowned Explorers uses unique concepts. To succeed in your goal, there are a lot of strategies and systems you'll have to discover and master. While playing, remember one thing. Renowned Explorers is all about discovering treasures and stories, but also strategies and systems. The game has many new concepts and is quite challenging. Learn about the concepts here or learn them the hard way as you play. Well, let's see. There are expedition goals. You gain renown by finding treasures and collecting gold status and research. And you collect renown to win. You can collect resources, gold, status, which attracts an entourage, and research, which can be spent on research, insight, which you can use to gain more of the other resources. You might not find a need for these resources immediately, but once you start preparing for following expeditions, they'll be vital. They also yield some renown. Look for that. Got it. You won't get them directly, though. During expeditions, you will perform actions that will give you tokens. At the end of this expedition, tokens will be exchanged for the resources mentioned before. For example, a study token will give you research. Later, you can upgrade your tokens for better yields. Okay. The expedition ends once you accomplish your expedition goal. You can surely find some secrets and other treasures if you try to explore as much as possible. Okay, continue to learn about 2 surviving expeditions. You'll lose the game if it reaches 0, your resolve. That is this. Supplies, which are used to travel from node to node. Okay. Never run out of resolve. Your crew gives up on exploring and you lose the game. You gain resolve for completing expedition, but otherwise it's really hard to gain resolve. You need supplies to explore. Traveling on expeditions consumes supplies. If you run out of them, your crew will weaken. Okay? So this is a strategy game, it seems. Yes. Of collecting things. Brief summary of a successful expedition. Find the treasures and complete the expedition. Get as much renown as possible. Collect gold, status, and research to spend later, and don't run out of resolve and supplies. With that knowledge, you're ready to embark on expeditions. You know, it's going to teach me about encounters and stuff, but let's just go play. While playing, remember one thing. It's all about discovering treasures and stories, but also strategies and systems. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, it says heavily recommended. Let's go do an encounters. An encounter in Renown is very different from what you might be used to. You will be able to solve encounters not only through aggressive violence, but also devious bullying and friendly diplomacy. Okay. Encounter basics. You learn about basic controls. Start the tutorial. Oh, this is one of those tutorials where we actually do something. Follow the tutoring instructions. Okay. Start encounter. Welcome to your first encounter. Select different participants by clicking on them with the left mouse button. Select your crew members by clicking on them with the left mouse button. Got it. Now move a crew member towards your opponents. You can move your active crew members by pressing the right mouse button over walkable tiles. Okay. While holding the right mouse button to choose where to move, you can click the left mouse button to cancel the movement. Now move the rest of your crew. Okay. Let's see. Can I see? I can see. So I'm going to take that one over there. I'm going to take this one. Put her... Oh, can't get her any closer. Okay, you can go there. For now, you have exhausted all your possible moves. End your turn using the end turn button. Okay, it just repeated that. Their turn. Oh no, what's he going to do? He's attacking me with a pitchfork. What are you going to do? You're also attacking me with a pitchfork. Why are y'all being so mean? Now move your crew closer to the volunteers. Once you move crew members close enough to an opponent, you can use their abilities to defeat your opponents. You can preview its effects. Here's an overview of the information provided. Percentage chance the ability will hit or miss. Preview the amount of spirit damage the ability will do. Okay. Preview of how the ability will change the target's emotion. Alright. And a preview of how the ability will affect the target's vibe. Interesting. Okay, well, I did. He is close enough. How about you? Close enough. I guess use an ability. Let's see, 100% chance of hitting. And does lots of spirit damage. Yeah, that was a lot of spirit damage. can also overcome unfortunate dispositions through means other than just violence. For now, defeat these enemies by assaulting their spirit. Okay. What is your thing? Oh wait, no, not you. You. You are going to shoot, I guess? You're going to shoot. Boom. Well, that took care of that. We got an aggressive victory. Yay! It's very different. You'll be able to do it through aggressive, devious, or friendly. Okay, but you sent me through aggressive, which is the normal way. Alright, alright, let's go ahead and do the next one. It's also diplomacy and bullying. Your crew can resolve this encounter with 3 different attitudes. With a different attitude affects the course of the game and your rewards. The outcome UI in the top left hand shows you what the consequences are for having a dominant attitude in an encounter. Let's take a look at it. Investigate the outcome UI in the top left corner of the screen and see the different consequences for solving in an encounter. You will gain the following rewards. You'll be amazing. You'll be okay. You'll be a dummy. Okay. So I guess we should go with the friendly version. As you've seen, you want to avoid finishing this encounter with aggressive attitude. Bad consequences are marked with a red skull, while positive consequences are marked with a green cross. Now, how do we act upon those different attitudes? Yeah, they have different abilities. You'll notice that the first ability is always aggressive, the second one always devious, and the third always friendly. Take a look at the tooltip of your abilities to see their attitudes. Okay, so hover your crew member's ability in the ability bar at the bottom of the screen to read its tooltip and see the attitude they have. Cool. And you try to encourage, and you excite. Okay, I found it. Okay. Try out an ability on the opponent and take note of how it changes the outcome UI in the top left. Damage the opponent's spirit with an ability and take note of how to... We already did that. Stop repeating yourself. So let's move you here. And then use the impress ability. If you look in the outcome UI, you see that the bar corresponding with your attitude filled up. Every ability you do influences the outcome. For example, aggressive abilities count heavier than others, and defeating an important boss with a certain attitude counts even heavier. The rest is for you to find out. Now you know how to get to a certain attitude. However, that's not all there is to choosing the right ability. What you can do effectively depends on your crew. Aggressive abilities get stronger with high attack. The other ones get stronger with high speech. Aside from your crew, your opponent also has strengths and weaknesses. For example, wolves won't really care if you're nice to them. On the other hand, some people are more easily hurt with words. Take note of the opponent's armor and speech defense. It will reveal what its weaknesses are. You can inspect an opponent by left-clicking on them. Okay, so I'm inspecting my crew here. And then inspect the opponent by left-clicking on him. Alright, so he's got like a lot of defense against armor, but 0 against speech attacks. I inspected. Yes. We know this. This is what I just figured out. Your crew can be good or bad at certain attitudes. Opponents have different strengths and weaknesses. You'll need to balance out strength and rewards. Okay. Resolve the encounter in an attitude of your choice. Think about the consequences, your strengths, and the opponent's weakness. Alright, well, this still says you'll be amazing, you'll be okay, and you'll be a dummy. So I think it would be a good idea to take this guy, come over here. Get a little bit closer. Get a little closer. Don't be shy. Okay. End turn. It's going to be their turn. Are you going to come and attack me? Aw, he was nice. Alright, well, I'm going to be nice to you too. Let's see. I don't want to impress this time. I want to excite you. Aww. Armored volunteer is excited about your cause. Friendly victory. Your friendly approach has proven its worth. Yay. The last thing to learn about an encounter is the most intricate moods and emotions. Continue the 3 moods and emotions. Okay. Randomness plays a small role. Mastering moods and emotions is vital for beating the whole game. Okay. So let's do moods and emotions. Start the encounter. Your opponent also has an attitude which depends on their nature and your action. You can change attitude at the start of their turn. For example, wolves will always be aggressive, while kind villagers will be friendly unless you physically attack them. They can change attitude also. A combination of your attitude and the opponent's attitude is called the mood. If both you and the opponent are friendly, the mood is pleasant. This is very important. If your attitude changes, the mood changes as well. The same goes for your opponent's attitude. Good. You often start an encounter with an uncertain attitude which has no moods. Let's use a devious ability to change the attitude and see how it affects the mood. Let's change the mood. Okay, so we're going to use a devious ability. Let's see. Looks like he's the most devious. So let's go ahead and use a devious ability. You changed your attitude to devious. Combined with the opponent's devious attitude, the mood became tense. You're both hurling insults or threats at each other. With this, you learned that changing attitudes also changes the mood, since moods are combinations of attitudes. You can inspect the current mood in the mood UI on the top of the screen. It shows your current attitude, the opponent's current attitude, and the current mood. And it shows what you are right now, which can be different from what the outcome UI shows as your dominant attitude. The mood is very important. There are 9 different moods, and each mood has a different effect. All of those effects count for all your crew members. Some are in your favor, while others are terrible. The combinations of moods and emotions combined can account for 200% increase in damage done or 100% increase in damage received. Ouch. You can see the current effect in the mood UI right underneath the mood. You are now tense, and if you try to be the better man and act friendly, it will have a stronger effect. Try to find the current mood effect in the mood UI. Okay. Okay, I found the mood effect, I guess. Every mood has a different effect. In general, a rock, paper, scissors kind of relation holds for them. If you're friendly, then devious opponents can get persuaded. If you're devious, you can make aggressive opponents lose their focus. If you're aggressive, you can easily beat up friendly opponents. Beware, though, this also accounts against you. You don't want to be in the escalated mood where you are aggressive and your opponent is devious. They will get on your crew's nerves until you can't handle it any longer. Last part of moods is how to change your current attitude to change the mood. The current mood is tense. According to the previous rules, you'll be better off if your attitude is friendly against their devious. Let's try to change the mood by doing a friendly ability. Okay, I'm going to use a friendly ability. I've excited him once before, let's do it again. Aw, I changed the mood. The moods with the most beneficial effects are those where your current attitude is effective against your opponent's attitude. For example, becoming aggressive when facing friendly opponents will be highly effective right up until the moment they start striking back. The opposite also holds true. While your aggressive attacks are more effective against a friendly opponent, your crew will be blindsided should they use devious attacks. You might have noticed that after you use the ability, an attitude pip is added to the bar left of the mood UI. This represents how far an opponent is from viewing you differently. If it's full, you change your current attitude and the mood as well. Certain actions, like defeating an opponent, give extra attitude pips. Others remove attitude pips. Summary of moods. Moods are the combination of yours and the opponent's attitude. Moods have strong effects, either good or bad. In general, friendly beats devious, beats aggressive, beats friendly when it comes to moods. This might be a lot to take in, but you'll get more comfortable with it as you go. Last thing we're going to talk about briefly is emotions. A lot of abilities have an emotion like terrified or excited tagged to them. A character hit by such an ability will, under the right circumstances, gain that emotion. You can see them as the type and side effects of an ability. Take a look at your abilities to spot their emotion. Inspect your abilities to see their emotions marked with an emoticon and their effect. Okay. Yay. Found them. Some are positive, others are negative. Terrified lowers a character's attack. On the other hand, excited will raise one's speech. Blah, blah, blah. Characters can have weaknesses and resistances against abilities with certain emotions. The mean volunteers you're facing now are resistant to saddened abilities, but take extra spirit damage from enraged abilities. You can find this info in their character UI when you left-click on them. That's the end of the encounter tutorial. To reiterate, moods are the combination of the attitudes and are very powerful. In general, friendly beats devious, beats aggressive, beats friendly when it comes to moods. Emotions are versatile side effects you can use to influence individuals. It's a lot to learn in a few minutes. You can always use a reference guide and tooltips to find information if you forgot. Finish the encounter. Okay. No. Escape. Return. I am now stuck with the Renowned Explorer's Guidebook just sitting there. No. Not a fan, but okay. I'm going to move this person all the way to here. And we're going to go ahead and use the friendly ability because it would be the best one to use at the moment. On him. The thing happened. Yay, I did the thing. While I had things in the way on the screen. Oh, enough. Time for adventure. Let's not click that button again, huh? Wow. I never went through that whole tutorial last time. So I must have not gotten very far at all, because I don't remember all of that talk of moods. That's a lot of mood talk. I get the concept. We're attacking not with weapons. Let's see. Let's just go one place. So let's show this message again next time. The meter in the bottom right will fill and you may start a campfire. You can do campfire stories. It's not special. Alright, so we're going here. The crew comes across some local Icelandic aldermen. When chit-chatting about the weather, Harry mentions the search for the Viking longboat. The aldermen are ecstatic. A Viking ship on our beautiful island? Iceland is so full of surprises. We'll make sure to spread the word. Which, I don't know what that means, but okay. It means I got some stuff. I gathered campaign tokens. Cool. They have a liking for me. What does this mean? There is status to be gained here. There's a treasure that may be present. And a tactician. Let's see. What are you? You're a rogue. You're an engineer and a tactician, and you're a naturalist and an archaeologist. This one requires a tactician. This requires a diplomat or archaeologist, and there's a status to be gained here. Let's go with this one. Fabulous. An encounter with a wealthy Icelandic trader. You engage in an intelligent debate at his mansion about the Vikings that once sailed the seas. The trader is amused and offers you some gold. Okay, that was simple enough. Archaeologists can handle this one also. The crew comes across an old book hidden in an abandoned chest. Written inside are many poems describing local folklore. Interesting, and it will surely help you speak more poetically. Amelia sees there's more to the book than meets the eye. Scribbled on the book are notes. Oh, I got an achievement. Archaeological revelations. Scribbled on the book are notes about Viking history. Never written down before. This is a most intriguing find. That's why you take an archaeologist with you. Okay. Let's see. This one just has some status and some status. So we can just go straight here. Let's get some status. Some kids are playing medieval warriors on the hills, seemingly unaware of their homeland's rich Viking history. Amelia teaches them about the Vikings. The kids are impressed and start to play Vikings. They'll surely remember you. Aw. And now we got to... Oh wait, we can click to start a campfire and tell a campfire story. Okay. Oh, this is different and something... Okay. The crew has gathered around a special campfire where stories are told or even created. You can pick one story every expedition from your hand to upgrade and transform your crew. Finish a game of renowned explorers to unlock more campfire stories. Okay. We can either get to resolve. Since it says resolve is hard to get, I would think we might want that. The crew spends the night opening up and sharing stories about their past. Everyone is a little bit anxious to show vulnerability at first, but everyone reacts very supportively. In the end, they all feel a little bit closer to each other. The night has strengthened the crew's resolve. Aww. He's so special. Alright, so now we can go explore the ship. Once you get there, this expedition will come to an end. You can come back to this place when you wish to continue later. Are you ready to go? We're going to go ahead and go onwards because, time constraints. So, yeah, we're heading there. Boats and bullies. There's an intact Viking boat. The crew rushes towards this amazing find. It will surely skyrocket your reputation at the renowned Explorers Society. The crew is stopped by a familiar face. The French explorer Rivalou, number 1 in the most promising explorers rankings. He laughs. Thank you, amateur. Whoa, that was a bad accent. We're not doing accents because, yeah. How very lucky you are to find this fine Viking boat just after me. Under Rule 24B of the Explorer Mandate, fellow explorers should help each other out, and I really need this treasure to affirm my number 1 position. Your help will not be forgotten. Well, maybe. Explain that this is your treasure. Most unfortunate. Maybe you should talk to my most intelligent and diplomatic scientist, Lady Cassandra Shafik. I'm positive that she'll handle this situation with utmost respect while I take the vessel. Hey, wait a minute. Before Harry can stop Rivalou, his crew scientist Cassandra steps forward. Hello, fellow renowned explorers. Why such a hurry? No, let's discuss this matter at an easy, civilized pace. Yes, she's not letting you pass. Defend yourselves. Okay, so we're going to have an encounter now. Defeat the boss. Friendly is best. Yeah, so we want to do this in a friendly manner. That's a lot of bad guys out there. Okay, fine. You go here and do a friendly on them. Dundee. Right. You go this way. You go here and do a friendly on him. Remarkable. That took care of that one. Mobster is impressed by you and does blah 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 something. Blah blah something blah blah blah. Blah. Can you hit from a distance? Range melee. Range 2 tiles. Could try to enrage, but I don't want to. So let's end turn. Their turn. They're moving closer to me, but that's okay. I kind of control this at the moment. Aw. Who's friendly? What are you going to do? You were being friendly. I think you were being friendly too. I don't know. I'm confused. You finish him off. You take care of this one. Stops resisting. Good. You take care of this one. We're trying to stay friendly here. So far, that seems to be working. I think that is enough to end our turn, and we've got the 3 people left. And she can go from a distance. Ooh. She hit him hard. Are you going after him too? This is rude. Why force you do that? No, 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 no. Thank you. That should not have happened. You take care of that one. Good job. You come over here and be nice to her. And then you come over here and be nice to her. Oh, he fumbled. Alright. Oh wait, there's another guy down here. I didn't even notice him. Fine. End turn. Oh no, lost a resolve. Not good. Alright, you need to be nice to that one. You fumbled again? Almost taken care of. That's it. I can't do anything with this one. Find. No, don't get her. Don't get her. Whew. You're... Okay. You fumbled. Good. You come here and be nice to her. Took care of that. Haha. Cassandra is pleased with your diplomatic approach. So you've earned this by resolving the encounter. You gather 2 encounter tokens. And resolved from conflict friendly only lasts for this expedition. Oh my, I haven't seen such well-mannered rookies in a while, yes? I'll be rooting for your success. Please have this treasure map, yes? It's a small thing, but you might be able to use it. Goodbye, kind explorers. We are well-mannered and we got a treasure map. You're left with a cryptic treasure map. Its meaning is pretty cryptic. The treasure map is passed around. After investigating it, the crew states their interpretations of the treasure map. Points to another Viking antiquity. So they conduct research and they find a new treasure. Yay! A Viking drinking horn. Choose the bonus you want from this treasure. 1 secret, plus 1 to 3 status from the campaign. Gain an extra 2 campaign if you resolve an encounter friendly. Gain an extra 2 study if you resolve an encounter friendly. And okay, we'll go with the recommended one. With this last find, your expedition still concludes on a high note. However, it's clear that if you want to be the most renowned explorer, you'll have to beat Rival Low. Now it's personal. Back to London. And I got a few achievements there. Gracious Explorer, Viking Landing, and Grasshopper. Alright, I believe that is going to be it for today. This game is interesting. I don't think I'm going to continue it, though. There's a world map tutorial. Because, of course, there's a whole lot more to the game. And that is fine. And I enjoy that concept. I think it is different. I like the whole, it's not always got to be... It doesn't always have to be, doing damage to somebody. But in a way it is. You're still doing damage. You're just doing a different kind of damage, to be honest. So I like it, but I think there are other strategy games that I would probably spend more of my time with. But that's going to be it for today. Thanks in advance for the thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment. I've been Saph, and you've been explored.